Hi, this is Bob from Wams Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your second semester gradebook. There's only a few steps that you need to do. Those steps being 1, making sure your gradebook is visible. 2, making sure your categories are set up correctly if you are weighting grades. And 3, making sure you know how to get back to the first gradebook in the event that you need to access your first semester grades. All right, first things first, let's make sure that you have all of your gradebooks visible. So when I come over here to gradebooks, I see one class, and this one class was from first semester. And I need to make sure that I can see my second semester gradebook because that's the gradebook that you need to use in order to put in third and fourth quarter grades. So to make sure that you can access your second semester gradebook, come over here to Settings, and then the Gradebooks tab. And then I see that my second semester gradebook is inactive. So I'm going to go ahead and check my second semester gradebook and then click on Save. All right, so now when I come over here to the gradebooks, I see that I have both first semester and second semester. And again, you can tell which is which because the second semester code, the 3111, is 1 digit higher than 3110. All right. Now, what makes it slightly confusing is that in my first semester gradebook, which is active right now, and I can tell because it's the one that's highlighted, it still gives me all 4 marking periods in the first semester gradebook. This is troublesome because this leads you to believe that you can put in third and fourth quarter grades in this gradebook, but really you can't because this is the first semester gradebook. So if in the event you have already created score columns and have put in grades in the first semester gradebook, but for the third and fourth marking period, okay, we can easily copy these over to the new gradebook, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But please make sure that you are indeed entering third and fourth quarter grades in the second semester gradebook. All right, so here's how we're going to do that. Now that I have both gradebooks active, in the event that you've already put in grades in the first semester gradebook accidentally, you can either just delete the columns, right, and then go to your other gradebook and recreate them and put them in anew. That's one way to do it. And the other way would be to go into the column by double-clicking, and then you have an option to copy the column. So here I'll copy the column. And then I need to choose the gradebook. So I'll choose Selected Gradebook, then hit the ellipsis. And now here's my second semester gradebook. And again, I know that because it's 3111. So I'll select that and then save. Okay, and then copy. And then close. So this will save me to have to retype all this information again. Right? I'll do the same thing for this column here. So I'll double click, copy column, selected gradebook, and then choose my second semester gradebook, save, and then copy. All right, to verify that I've put that in, I'll go to my second semester gradebook, and I see that those indeed copied over correctly. Now, the grades did not get entered in, okay, but at least the score columns did. Now, to easily enter in the grades, I can just right-click and do a batch entry. And this was out of 3 points, right? So I can just replace this score grade with 3 and hit OK. Yes. You'll see that all of the grades become a 3. I can do the same thing for this one. Batch entry, 3, OK. All right, so now that I've entered in the grades, I can go back to my first semester gradebook and delete these columns. Yes. And the same thing for the second score column. Delete it. Yes. I'm now going to head to my second semester gradebook. The next step will be to make sure that your category weights are set up correctly. Okay, you can do that by going to Grading, and then Weighting. Now I can see that I've already set up my weighted categories at the beginning of the year. Okay, but in the event that this was not set up, okay, you'll have to go through and make sure that you weight your categories appropriately. For further information regarding weighting categories, please see the documentation that I created at the beginning of the school year. For now, I'm going to select Done. All right, and the last thing that you'll need to do is to make sure you can get back to the first semester gradebook in the event that you need to see the grades. In the event that you want to see first semester's grades, you have to access that semester's gradebook. Leaving open every gradebook for both first and second semester, however, will result in a list of anywhere between 10 and 12 gradebooks, depending on how many classes you're teaching. So what a lot of teachers do is they'll come over here and hide the semester gradebook that they no longer want visible. But in doing so, you also lose access to those grades. So for example, here I am in second semester gradebook, right? This is where I should be for entering grades for the third and fourth quarter. However, if I want to go back and take a look at first semester grades, if I go here to second marking period, I see that my score columns are empty because this is a completely different gradebook than the one I was already entering in grades for first semester. Same is true if I want to enter in, or if I want to view the report card view. For the report card view, I see that my first semester is blank because, again, this is a different gradebook. So if I want to view grades from first semester, I have to go and visit that gradebook. And now I can see that the grades for that report card view as well as for any of the marking periods from first semester. Okay. So if you know you need to access first semester grades, I recommend not hiding this gradebook yet. Okay, but once you're ready to hide the gradebook and knowing that you no longer need to access last semester's grades, then you can come over here to settings and then go to your gradebooks tab and hide or make inactive this first semester gradebook, like so. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at robert.petito@woodward.edu. Thanks for watching.